You ever get so caught up in the idea of something that you think it's going to be a great idea, and next thing you know, it's months later and you're stuck wondering what the hell happened? Well, this was supposed to be a Halloween video. Enjoy! And also, while we're at it, I had a lot of footage for this video, I had a script and everything wrote up, and when it came to actually recording, I realised I'd lost all my footage. So I'm gonna have to play this shitty game all over again. Bring the rage. Crypt of the Serpent King is a shitty game that I bought because it was around $2.50 and somehow still my money feels wasted. When I saw the game, it had a spooky little skeleton and a snake on the front, so my first thought was, oh hell yeah, this is gonna be some crappy horror game that I can turn into a Halloween video. Well, here we are at almost February and it turns out I was a bit late. So now we're here. I was just going to make a straight up gameplay video for this, but my mic only recorded the last 2 minutes of audio. But for now, I'll do more of a review, I guess. Also, before we start, I feel like I need to put in a warning for graphic content. If you can't handle the spook, you might want to leave now. You've been warned. My first initial chunk of Crypt of the Serpent King mainly consisted of, the fuck is that? The fuck are they? The fuck am I? So right off the gate, you're stuck with a weapon that takes about a minute to swing, and everything is just weirdly shiny even though it's supposed to be in a crypt, I guess? But the horror is only just beginning. This is before even mentioning that even when I'm playing on a PS4, it's R1 to attack. Hell yeah, we've reverted a whole console generation. Where's the fucking applause? So I found my first monster, and it's finally time to fight. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. The monster's attacks take away 20 health and no food you can get can give you as much back in. So what way is fighting even worth it? Okay, so fighting was a bad idea, but not impossible I guess. I guess I'll just have to wait until I've got enough gold to get a better weapon at level up. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. But Andrew, I hear you ask, what's the point of this game? Well, Crypt of the Serpent King is a roguelite of sorts, with randomly generated dungeons that you have to judge through looking for keys in order to find your way out to the next randomly generated dungeon. Also, I only realised upon my second-ish playthrough that it might actually not be randomly generated, and I might have just thought that because everything looks exactly the same. Also, we're just gonna pretend that this is still a Halloween video even though it totally isn't. But what makes a good horror game? Usually it's a sense of powerlessness, and this game lands that perfectly when you're trying to attack, and it automatically turns you into a slow-mo mess asking to be destroyed. Oh, I get it. So it's basically Dark Souls. It didn't take me long to realise that hitting enemies is almost completely pointless when you can just danger run your way around the dungeons, picking up the keys and looting every chest you can find. But after playing this, I managed to gain a new perspective on it when I let my 10-year-old cousin play it. It took him about 5 minutes before he realised that you can just walk over a death trap and the enemies will have no idea what to do and they will just stand there waiting for you to kill them. This might be the best part of the game. It takes next to no thought for them to just completely break. And no matter how much I picked up or how much XP I earned, it was all taken away when I died. And every time I went to the menu, I didn't have enough for anything. So no matter what, I was stuck being a slow and clunky flesh monkey just asking to have my ass handed to me. And eventually, I did manage to level my guy up and boost his stats. But even that was just a huge waste of time because all that happens is it makes the enemies stronger, keeping this cycle of fuck this going and going. It was by about this point that I realised this isn't your typical jump scare affair, but more of a psychological horror. This is the kind of game that really makes you ask the important questions like, why the fuck am I here? Why am I playing this? Really though, what is the point of being alive? Is this all some kind of cosmic joke? Why do the goblins look so sexy? So I explored some more, looted some more, got killed by random fire. Seriously, what is the deal with this fire? I worked on it for so long and looted for way longer than I care to admit, and then I was just greeted to this. this is where there would actually usually be footage of me getting killed by a fire, but since I have to refilm it, I don't know if I'm gonna get killed in the same way. Plus, why does the fire sound so relaxing? I could sit here for ages and just listen to this nice calming fire sound next to me. Actually, you know what? You're getting that for a few seconds. You wanna know what the truly scariest thing is about this game? Everything about it screams, "Go away and play something better." Like, seriously, it actually shouted that in a creepy demonic voice. I think there's actually something wrong with my game. But something just could not let this game defeat me. Like, if I get beaten on strafe, I can accept that. If I get my ass kicked on Doom, there's probably a reason for it. But this shit does not deserve it. And as I said earlier, this was going to be a Halloween video, but that was based on 1.5 levels. And this game has 7. And I wanted to see spooky skeletons, so it's happening. Oh, and by the way, do you want to learn what level the skeletons are on? Level fucking 6! Actually, turns out I got that wrong, and they're actually on level 4. Do you want to know who really is on level 6? Jesus fuck! Not to mention, the Serpents don't make an appearance until level 7! 'Cause, you know. I don't think I've hit this many fuck this game moment in a game in a really long time. You can spend ages grinding and looting every chest you can find, and maybe even trying to attack, but if you die, all of it's gone, and everything you've worked for has been for nothing, leaving you to do it all again in what feels like a personal "go fuck yourself" from the developers. Actually, wait, no. Developers is probably too big of an accolade. If I'm being honest, I mainly got this game because I wanted to see some of the skeletons from the cover, and which I did, and fuck those guys. Seriously though, who needs Elder Scrolls when you've got this? I mean, it's basically the same thing, right? I've got my sword, I've got my arrow, I've got my existential dread making me wonder what I'm doing with my life and if I'll ever actually manage to become something more than a wasteless piece of shit. So every level's pretty much the same. Look around, find keys, fight the boss, rinse and repeat until the game's over. You can genuinely get this done in about one sitting. By the time I hit the last level, I did manage to level up my guy to the fullest, and he still fights like a little bitch. As much as I want to hate this game, I find myself laughing at all the dumbest shit. Like how the snakes always look like they're dancing. Seriously, they're funky as fuck. With enough effort, you could complete this game without taking any hits, which I maybe could have if I wasn't terrible at games. Holy shit, we finally made it to the Serpent King. We're finally gonna get to see what the master of this dungeon looks like. Well, that's disappointing. Actually, a snake with arms does sound pretty deadly. Prepare yourselves for an epic battle of the ages. Oh my god, I just feel hollow. Why did I let this game have the satisfaction? Why am I pretty sure I'm gonna get bored one day and platinum trophy this garbage fire? Oh, I probably will. It's really easy. It's just complete all the levels and all the difficulties. Nothing special whatsoever. So what can be learned from this game? What can we take away? Honestly, I don't know. If I was looking for a roguelite, I could have played Strafe. I could have played The Binding of Isaac. Shit, I could have took crack and played old Doom. But no. I'm here fighting against medieval sex dolls, unable to throw a hit without bricks being magically attached to my feet. Is swinging a little axe really that hard? This whole game is just made to feel like it hates you. Completing this game started to feel like more of an endurance trial than anything else, because I was not gonna let this game beat me. But when I was done, it was just over. The credits are blank for God's sake, which honestly I think gives a better idea about this game than I ever could. I am completely on board with the idea that this game just got shat out by some computer program somewhere. Fuck this, I'm gonna go play Strafe. Oh shit, I completely forgot. 100th video.